Good morning. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I was due to start at 6:05, but yesterday I found out that my shift had changed. There's probably another driver do want to do this one, and so that's why I'm here half an hour early. We're going to go to Portsmouth apparently. Now with Portsmouth, we have to get in to the delivery area before 10 o'clock apparently. I have been to Portsmouth before, but I've got a feeling it was in the evening. But apparently there's a time restriction, which means time-wise, if we get stuck in traffic, we might not make it. So that will be interesting. We're in a rigid today, so an 18-ton rigid. We're gonna go down, let's have a look. So we'll be going on the A45 round the south side of Northampton, then over the M1 across it, and then onto the A43, which will take us past Silverstone, and then down onto the M40 for a very short spell, and then I think it's the 34 round Oxford. There's Oxford, yeah, so the A34 round Oxford and then all the way down to the bottom of England, which will take us, well, we'll come out roughly, I think Winchester. Yeah, Winchester. We'll then go on the M3 down towards Southampton and then veer left onto the M27 to Portsmouth. So we've got a fair run and we just need to get a wiggle on really. So I haven't done any checks yet. I haven't done my taco, actually I need to put my taco in. So I'll get that done and then we'll get going, set the sat nav, check the load and so forth. So let me get that doing. So taco first. You always do your taco first before you start any work. And you should always do a manual entry as well. So I'll just switch it on. Oh, somebody's got the heating on. Manual entry, yes. Okay, so yesterday I had a lovely short day and I finished, I only went to Coventry at 13:25, so I've got 3 minutes of other work to put in. Or 2 minutes, 3. And rest to 5:36. Something to say. And other work to now UK confirm entry. Okay, so that's that bit done. turn that off. Get my paperwork done first. So the registration. Mileage 184 255. Now when it says, you usually have to write your mileage down at the start and then at the end and work out how much you've done, but it's actually in kilometres. So, and you always take it from the tacho and not the truck. They're usually the same, but yeah. The height is 13.6. The date is 26th. Right, so the problem areas are going to be, will probably be alright until we get to the bottom of England. As we're on the A34, as we're trying to get onto the M3, there's a pinch point there, so that could be a problem. And then getting round Southampton and into Portsmouth, it's going to be sort of like peak morning rush hour, so we might get stuck in traffic there as well. So they're going to be our problem areas. Now let's see what time it's giving us.
Please drive to highlighted route.
9:22, and it does fib this, so it's going to be 10 o'clock by the time we're going to get there. Crikey, does it say arrive? Do not drive down the one-way street due to roadworks. Well, we'll ignore that. Roadworks might not be there. Honest to God, I can't see anything that means we got this time restriction. You know, I can't see any rising bollards. So where this time restriction is, what it's due to, I've no idea. We'll get there when we get there. If they haven't given us enough time, they haven't given us enough time. So we'll see how we get on. Right, let's stick this on the window. Paperwork's done. Right, let's get these checks done. Right, it's just started raining, hence the hood. I'll take it off now. I'm just going to change my gloves because these are for the Arctics. It's better for the Arctics, but I find just normal general gloves are better for the rigids, because all you're doing really is unloading. Right, the tail light warning, which has gone off now for some reason. There's nothing wrong with the tail lights. I think what happens is moisture gets in, and when the weather gets cold it can freeze a little bit and it upsets all the sensors. Right, put those away. Let me put that down. Right, we've been told to go away. Basically, we got there and been told to go away because there's another truck there, and they'll only let one truck up at the same time. So I've just come round and just check that I'm still on brake. Yeah. So I'll have a full 3/4 an hour here. And then we'll go do the drop itself. I wonder if that's why he said I'd got to get there before 10 o'clock, because he knew there was a truck coming from another distribution centre, and I bet that's why. Otherwise would be delayed, but because there was an accident in Oxford that everybody was rubbernecking, which caused all that congestion, then there was roadworks outside Portsmouth and an accident, which again caused us, I don't know, a 20-minute delay. You know, so 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. We've done quite well actually. We weren't due here till about 10 o'clock anyway, just before, literally just before. So we've not done too badly, but the roads are the roads. So anyway, so I'm on break now. What I might do is explain to you about how different, well, certainly the agencies that I work for, how they differ. One, agency number one tends to do the big contracts for the big haulage companies, and you know, you'll work full-time with them, or part-time if you want part-time. And if you're a class 1 driver like me, whether you drive class 2 or a 7.5 ton, you still get paid class 1 wage. Somebody's getting cross for some reason, don't know. Agency number 2 don't do that. If you drive class 1, then you get paid class 1. If you drive class 2, then you get paid class 2. And every agency works slightly differently. So, you know, you need to just ask questions, really. And then I'm just writing the issues that I've had on the way on my sheet, so that when I go back to the transport office, they know the problems that I've had. So yeah, I'm gonna have my lunch now. I've run out of coffee, but I'm right outside Morrison's, so I bet they've got some coffee in there. That's a plan. Well, I've just got a free coffee from Morrison's. The coffee machine's broken, so they were giving away free coffee. So I'll have some of that. I'm parked in a place where you have to pay for parking. It's through the app called Ringo. So I've just put an hour on it just in case a traffic warden comes past and kicks up. It's only £1.50. Right, Charles Dickens Birthplace Museum in Portsmouth. There you go, Charles Dickens, the famous author. Got the Royal Navy. The Royal Navy Submarine Museum. That sounds good. Historic Dockyard. Oh, Spinnaker Tower. That's quite unique actually, and you can see it from pretty much everywhere. Mary Rose Museum. Right, the Mary Rose was one of, I think it was King Henry VIII, one of his flagship ships. Fortunately, it sunk. Be worth going to see they found the Mary Rose, I think it was in the 80s. It was all on Blue Peter, and that's how I know about it. Everything was on Blue Peter like that. But yeah, so I think they have to keep the wood wet to preserve it, I think. I'm not sure. There we go, that's Portsmouth.
Use the right lane to keep left. In 50 yards, at Church Street roundabout, take the second exit onto Commercial Road, A3. Exit the roundabout onto Commercial Road. In 200 yards, slide left onto Unicorn Road. Slide left onto Unicorn Road, then turn left.
Normally, deliveries to this particular store are done in an Arctic lorry, and today we're in a class 2, and the reason why we're in a class 2 is they're actually doing some road works actually up on the roof, so you can't get an Arctic in. Well, you probably could, but to be on the safe side, they're not taking risks. So what I'm going to have to do is reverse all the way back to where I need to actually do the delivery to, because they won't let me go in front ways, and I'm just waiting for a chap to come and be my banksman.
Where am I going now?
Not that they'll make that much difference. You should never trust somebody that
Where am I going now?
is trying to help you. Always use your own eyes, ears and senses, and get out and look. Right, the roads look pretty clear. I'm going to go back the same way we came. I'm going to finish my coffee, free coffee from Morrison's. Their coffee machine was broken, so they were giving away coffee for free, so that's alright.
Right, let's go. It's really windy in Portsmouth, so I'm going to be having to hold on to the truck quite strongly when we get to the bits that are exposed. And there's quite a few bits.
This footage was filmed quite some time ago, and I must apologise for not editing it sooner, but I'm afraid I had some bad news in my family. I discovered my mother has bowel cancer, and she has refused an operation to fix it because her survival rates would, well, they're pretty much non-existent, and so really it's more about how to make her comfortable and make sure she's got palliative care in situ, and just support her any way we can. So I do apologise, but that's the reason why this has been so late in being edited and put up. So thank you for your patience.